Brilliant. Okay. I'm just going to move back a little bit. And it's funny because this goddess energy that we're working with today, her colour is also red. There's lots of red. You know, that's why I love red. But I really felt I wanted to wear white today for some reason. So that's kind of, maybe that's to represent space, because that's an aspect of this energy that we're drawing in and embodying and playing with today. So Bhuvanesvari, this goddess, one of the 10 Mahavidyas, one of the 10 wisdom goddesses, which is just simply different aspects of the divine feminine, different aspects of Shakti energy. Yeah, it's again, I was sort of catching up this week and kind of rereading some of the stuff. I must say, one of the books that I refer to, if I haven't already mentioned this, is this wonderful book by Sally Kempton called Awakening Shakti, and she refers to many of these goddesses in this book, and it's one of the best sources I have found to date. It's really beautiful. So connecting with Bhuvanesvari, whose seed sound is Hrim, H-R-I-M. It would be written in Western language. So it's a nice simple seed sound. We're going to connect with the qualities of space, spaciousness, and I don't just mean like out of space. I mean space as in the space inside our bodies, or like the space in everything, in every cell. Just and that invitation is to take us into a state of expanded awareness where we are aware that we are in everything. So that's one aspect, sort of space and spaciousness, which is infinite, expanded awareness. Another aspect of this goddess energy is your body as her body, and the connection between your body and reality, your body and earth, your body and Gaia, or kind of transposing it, earth as the goddess. So that sense of being one with nature, with the earth, but not just with natural reality, with all aspects of reality, being the goddess. So she is matter, she is mother. So this cosmic divine mother energy, which I have been tapping into a little bit, and it's very, very beautiful. And quite a contrast to last week, which was this sort of very sparkly sensual energy. That's really not so present this week. So it's much more space, spaciousness, holding, like imagine this sense of being held in the lap or the arms of the Divine Mother, where everything is welcome and transformed and held in great compassion and love. So there's that aspect to this energy, which is also very beautiful to tap into, particularly at this time. If there's anything that is going on for you emotionally, you can just kind of surrender all of that into her arms, as it were. So space, body, earth, and really in this energy as well, there is the merger of all. So there is no Shiva Shakti, it's all encompassing. So both cosmic consciousness and manifest reality are unified as one in this understanding, the embodiment of all. See anything else I want to say? You can connect with that spaciousness in meditation. So we will do a meditation to experience this, and with the breath. And so in our practice, we're also going to have this constant awareness of the space around the body and also the space inside the body. So it brings a very, it's kind of like a Tai Chi type softness and flowing into the movements. And also think of your central channel, so the Sushumna that runs from your base to your crown, and think of that as another place where you can go to center yourself in space, but it's like deeply internal, that sense of it, but like almost like you can kind of go into this infinite expanse by going inwards. So going inwards into the Sushumna, and or going inwards into the heart, and just traveling in here. So all these different ways of accessing. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong. These are just suggestions and invitations, and you'll have your own experience. I've forgotten, I've just left my Shruti box somewhere. I was going to tune us in with a mantra. So we have Hrim as one seed sound, but there's a longer mantra we can also use. So see if you can get this one. Om Hrim, H-R-I-M, Shrim, S-H-R-I-M, Klim, K-L-I-M, Bhuvanesvari Namaha. Om Hrim, Shrim, Klim, Bhuvanesvari Namaha.
Namaha.
Just realised I've forgotten to mute you. I'm going to mute you, sorry, because otherwise it will distort the sound a little bit. Mute. Oh, you're already muted. Thank you. Great. Om Hrim Shrim Klim Bhuvanesvari Namaha. We can just say it slowly together to begin with, or you can say it after me, and then you can begin to find a tone. So let's come sitting. Let's get comfortable. Comfort always super important. Never sit in any discomfort for this practice. Never, never. So comfortable sitting, closing your eyes, drawing your energy in. Just letting your breath be as it is for now. Just letting everything be as it is. Have a sense as you breathe that there is space inside the body. Have a sense of the space outside and around your body. And perhaps a sense of actually the fact that there's no distinction, no separation, no difference between the space inside you and outside you. So the sense that you are space and you are sitting in space. And then we'll just begin gently with this mantra as a tuning in, as an invocation, as an invitation to connect more fully and deeply with Bhuvanesvari, goddess, an energy, an aspect of Shakti. Om Hrim Shrim Klim Bhuvanesvari Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Klim Bhuvanesvari Namaha. Om Hrim Klim Shrim Klim Bhuvanesvari Namaha. Om Hrim 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 Shrim Klim Bhuvanesvari Namaha. As we chant, you'll notice that it becomes more powerful and more resonant. And you'll notice that the intention that you bring to the chanting is the most important thing. And also notice how you enunciate and really use your mouth to make these sacred syllable sounds. Just a few more times. Om Hrim Shrim Klim Bhuvanesvari Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Klim Bhuvanesvari Namaha. Om, Hrim, Shrim, Klim, 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 Bhuvanesvari Namaha. Last time. Om, Hrim, Shrim, Klim, Bhuvanesvari Namaha. And then taking a deep breath in and out. Just bring your attention more fully now to your breath and the flow of the breath in and out. Breathing through the nose, and as the breath enters the body and moves down through the throat, just allowing a little constriction there. So there's this sound, it's called a jali pranayama. You can just hear the breath entering the body, filling the lungs, filling the belly and the chest. And then emptying out fully and completely. Just being fully present with the flow of the breath in and the flow of the breath out. Aware of the body as space and the space all around you. Drawing the breath deeper and fuller. Connecting with your breath, the space outside and the space inside. So with every in-breath, noticing where the in-breath starts, that space outside the body, and also having the sense of drawing space into you. And that outer space meeting the inner space and creating space. Breath flows out, emptying, creating space. inner space meeting outer space. And then as you continue with your breath, just notice where you get to the top of the in-breath and the lungs are full, and there's a moment of pause before you begin your out-breath. And just rest in that pause for a few seconds. And then breathing out fully and completely, emptying out. And when you get to the very end of your out-breath, again, just resting your awareness there in the pause for a few seconds before you begin the next inhalation. When you rest in those moments of pause, pull yourself into that still point and experience an expansion. And also, as you continue with this practice, beginning to notice how you're both resting in the still point as the breath is moving. Somehow that still point awareness remains. The body and the breath are moving. And so it's as if the stillness and the movement are coexisting. And so the expansion that you can experience in the stillness, in that pause, permeates the movement as well. Having a sense that this spaciousness, this expansion that you can touch upon is a field of infinite potential. And then just bringing the backs of the hands onto your knees and bringing your hands into Gyan Mudra, like thumb and index finger touching together. And just letting that breathing practice go, but keeping the breath full and deep and expansive. Just letting the seed sound, Hrim, so again, H-R-I-M, just letting that resonate from your heart center, like a pulse. And then just beginning our practice, we're just going to make a gesture of all-encompassing. Just very slowly, keep the hands in this mudra and just very slowly move the arms through the space, either sides of your body. You can keep your eyes closed or open, it's up to you. However, you can experience this more fully. Just very slowly moving through the space, either side of the body, and moving up, so as if we're traversing all space from earth to sky. And really noticing the sensation of the space either side of your arms, the space inside your arms. We're going to let the arms cross and float back down in front of your body. And then coming back to rest on your knees. And you want to move your own pace and at a pace where you can really notice the subtlety of sensation in and around the body. We're going to keep going. Again, with the intent of noticing everything, feeling everything. And then awareness of the spaciousness inside and around the body. Encompassing and embracing the universe, the cosmos, above and below, within ourselves. We are a part of the all. You can keep that seed sound vibrating constantly if you like throughout, or just when you feel like you need a little reminder or a little call back to your own presence. Just let it resonate from your heart. And just knowing that that seed sound theme in the Tantra Yoga wisdom is not just a random sound, it is actually a form of the goddess itself. So in chanting or vibrating that sound, you become one with her. Let yourself pause for a moment at the end of each cycle. Feel the stillness, to feel that rest and the movement that is constant. So symbolically and also in reality, this goddess energy unifies all, left and right, above, below, masculine, feminine. There's no distinction, all is one. Just move through that cycle one more time, your own timing, your own way. And then just resting for a moment. Notice how the experience of space inside and around you is a space that feels alive. It's vibrating or shimmering. And then we're just going to take a deep breath in and out. And then on the next breath, we're just going to extend the right leg. So we're just going to unfold that right leg and extend it out. And keeping the right foot towards your groin and the inner thigh. And again, just remembering everything is a guide. And if you need to change or adapt anything, please do, to take care of yourself. So just feeling how that is for your right leg that's extended. Keep a little bend there if you need to, or a cushion underneath if your hamstrings are tight. But if not, you can go ahead and extend along the floor and flex your right foot. So again, just moving with this stillness, with the slowness, we're keeping the hands in this mudra, Gyan mudra, moving with this sense of space, awareness of space inside and outside. So we're going to look to the right toes, inhale, and on the exhale, we're just going to sweep that right hand towards the toes, and then out, and just feel like you're extending your gaze and the sweep of your energy out into space. This is going to lift up. So we're going to follow the hands with the eyes. So the head's moving very gently, and then just looking over the left shoulder and back. So I'm going to start very slowly, but I'm going to pick up a little bit of pace eventually, but I just want to go slowly at first just to demonstrate. So again, we're taking in all the space around the body, looking under the left shoulder. So the upper body can extend further down if that feels right. Looking up, following the hand with the eyes, and a little rotation there as we look over the left shoulder. That's it. Yeah. And again, just a gentle reminder, if anything feels uncomfortable, say in your knee, just bending the knee or supporting the knee with a cushion. And flow in your movement with your breath. Feeling the support of the space around the body. So your movements can really be like a floating just going to move through this cycle one more time in your own time. And come back to rest right at your center. Close your eyes and breathe. And again, using seat sound Rim to center yourself in the heart or in your central channel. And then we're just going to change legs, so gently bring that right leg in and gently extend your left leg. Same thing, so the right foot's pressed against the other thigh, the heel towards your groin, hands in Gyan Mudra. Adjust and support yourself in any way that you need. And when you're ready, exhale and extend. So we're keeping the eyes open because we're using the gaze partly to move the head. So there's this gentle engagement of the head and the neck. And also to engage with the space that we're in. And as you look into the space, if anyone's studied art, they'll know this. We're looking not just at the physical objects that we see that seem dense and real, we're also looking into the empty space or the space around the object. And again, moving at your own pace. Slow enough to notice, slow enough to feel. So we're taking in the space not just in front, but behind. Often the space behind the body is forgotten. And just one more. And coming back to your center and resting there with eyes closed. And then inhale and exhale, and now extend your right leg out to join your left leg. And again, just adjust anything you need to, so you're sitting tall, maybe supporting your bum or your knees, whatever you need to be comfortable. Inhale in the center, and here we're now going to exhale along both legs. And again, taking in the space and drawing it in. We're going to make this gesture as if we're filling the belly and just lean back a little bit. So you're going to engage your core. Extending lengthways, taking in the whole space. Releasing the mudra and drawing it in to the belly and the heart. Again, in your own time, in your own flow. Flowing with your breath. Embracing the universe. If it feels comfortable, next time you take this embrace into your own body and you lean back a little bit, just hold it there. And again, find a pause. And then again, flow into the space, embrace it all, and take it in. As the body of the world, as the body of the earth, although there is this beautiful quality of space and spaciousness in every movement, in all that we bring, she is also earth, water, fire, water, I said that, earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So notice how your earth, your base, is also supporting you in this movement. I'm going to move through this cycle one more time. Embrace the all. Take the all into you. Inhale, and then on your out breath, we're going to reach forward this time through the center. And again, extend into space, looking down, extending your arms into space. And let them bring you up. And this time you're going to bring your hands together behind your back. And just coming back upright and feeling that opening through the heart space in the chest as you interlace your fingers behind the back. So we're just going to rest here for a moment, breathing. Feel the connection from the earth beneath, through your central channel, from root to crown, and the opening in the heart as you breathe, the seed sound, Krim. And just as a guide, as a note, depending upon how flexible you're feeling this morning, your hands can be like this at your back, and you could also have your fingers like this, your index fingers. Just going to show you. Maybe your elbows are bent, maybe your elbows are straight, and maybe your fingers are extended. So it just depends on how flexible your body feels right now. So never forcing or pushing anything. Now we're going to inhale, release that mudra behind the back, and again, flowing down and extending into the space in front, around, and bringing the hands together behind you. Pulling back, opening the heart for a breath, and then on the exhale, continuing your journey, flow forward. Again, an awareness of the space all around you, the movement of the arms through space, the extension of your energy into space. And we're coming into the center of the heart. And after your next one, again, just resting there with the hands in the mudra behind the back, the chest and the heart open and breathing. Inhale and exhale, and releasing your hands. And just drawing your heels in towards your body. Just going to adjust my mat because I'm sliding back a little bit too far here. And just bringing your soles of your feet together in front of your body. And just resting here for a moment. So looking down, you have that beautiful yoni shape between the soles of the feet, the heels, the balls of the feet, and the toes joined if possible. Again, adjust anything you need to. So you're going to hold on to your feet or your ankles, or if it's more comfortable, your knees. So see what works best for you to support yourself. And we're just going to begin a gentle circling movement. Again, breathing with this movement, so inhaling forward, exhaling back can be a good way to support yourself, but if you find that the reverse is better for you, then follow that. And as you circle and spiral, very small movement, can be very subtle. Aware of the space below you, the space above you, above the crown, below the root, through the center. And almost having a sense of tapping into the infinite spiraling of the universe, infinite spiraling of the creative Shakti. I'm going to inhale and just rest in the center for a moment. Holding the breath for a few seconds. And exhaling. And then just spiraling back the other way. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Aware of the space above the head, the space below, space around, space inside. Having a sense of becoming one with the infinite spiral of creation. And on your next in-breath, coming into the center. And holding that breath for a few seconds. And then exhaling. And release the holding and lift the knees a little and just bring your heels onto the ground in front of you. So you're supported in sitting on the sacrum, on the tail, feeling nice and stable there. So let the earth hold you for a moment and just walk your feet in Tilt your weight back, support yourself with your hands under your thighs until you're able to find a place to balance. Keep the breath flowing. And as you rest here, just keep lengthening along your spine, breathing from your root into your heart. And feeling the space behind your body as if it's almost there. It's like it's almost as if there's a pair of hands supporting you from behind. So you're held as you rest into this pose. On your next in-breath, just experiment with extending your legs out as far as they feel they want to go this morning. So no pushing, just exploring, feet into the space. Exhale and just bring the heels back in, the feet back in. And then just beginning to play with that extension. So on the in-breath, pushing the heels out into the space. On the out-breath, releasing the heels back towards you. And we're then going to, after the next one, just come into a place where, for this morning, it's our ultimate in the extension. So for me, I'm going to go the other way around. I'm going to grab hold of my toes and support that extension out this way. If that feels too much, just keep your hands under your thighs and balance there. And we're just going to rest in this place with long, deep breathing. And again, feeling the support of the space behind you, drawing the breath through the heart, entering the space in the heart. And then inhaling and exhaling and just releasing your heels down to the ground. And just draw your spine up tall with the hands around the knees so you feel that lengthening up along the spine. And then inhale, and on your out breath, you're just going to let your knees, both knees, fall over to the right side. As the knees fall over to the right side, your body's going to shift position so you're looking in that direction. Yeah, great. Inhale, and you can use your hands for support as you swivel around. We're going to shift around, so now both knees are pointing down to the left, and the body's facing in that same direction. Make this then an ongoing flowing movement. Inhale up, exhale down, and really use your hands for support. When you get to the other side, draw up through the core, through the heart, and rest there. At least one breath, maybe a couple of breaths at least as you rest. And when you feel ready, making the shift. Inhale. Exhale. Find your posture. Support yourself as you need to. Take a few full breaths. And the impulse to move, to shift, comes from you. In the resting moments, opening the heart, looking into the space, and directing your breath into those body parts where you can definitely feel the stretch that's happening. Maybe in the upper thighs, maybe in the buttocks, maybe in the groin, maybe in the hips, maybe somewhere else for you. Keeping the gaze soft, so as you gaze into space, you gaze into infinity. There really is a sense of engaging your inner awareness with expanded reality, with the space of all. At the same time, you remain fully connected to what's happening in your body. This movement, this beautiful flow, we're going to begin to add another element. So as you shift around, feel that momentum. So the momentum is taking you over to one side, and let that momentum keep moving so that your back leg then extends into the space. Draw that leg in, feel the momentum propelling you to the other side, and the back leg extends into space. Your hands support this journey. We're moving slowly with awareness. Feel the momentum. Keep going. The hand supports you. The eyes look into the space. The back leg extends. So this is not about having a perfect ballerina pose or perfect extension. Just let that leg move into space and extend into space. So just have that sensation, extending into space. Yeah, keep going. Yeah. Good. And then just depending upon what's going to work for your body this morning, as you find that momentum that propels you over, you're now going to extend arm and leg into space. Shifting across, arm and leg into space. Pause there for a moment, so feel the resting points, and yet the energy keeps moving out. Yeah. Beautiful. Just a couple more times. And next time you shift over to one side, I'm going over to my right side. I'm going to now let that back leg extend and bring both hands onto the mat in front and just let my right knee come a little bit more center, my left foot going back, and I'm going to support my body on hands, left foot. So this is kind of, if you're doing hatha yoga, you know pigeon pose, it's very similar to that. I'm just going to rock and shift the body weight from side to side, moving through the hips, the pelvis, extending along that back leg. So again, breathing and being with your own body, adjusting anything that you need to be comfortable, never forcing or imposing upon your beautiful body. And I'm going to just rest into stillness here, finding what feels like center. Hands either side of the knee, chest open, and bringing that left knee down, releasing the left foot. Just see how far that left foot wants to come up. It may be really close to the earth, or it may be able to and want to come up a little. So breathing and holding here. And then releasing down on the out breath. We're going to shift the body weight onto the right hip and flow over to the left side. Same thing here. Let your left knee come forward, your right leg extending back. Finding a comfortable balanced place with your hands either side of your left knee. The right foot now supporting you and rocking on that hip. And then coming center, hands either side of the knee. Dropping the top of the right foot down, lifting the chest and breathing. Relax your shoulders. And again, let the eyes stay open and gaze into the space as you breathe. If that right foot wants to come up, you can experiment with that. If it wants to stay there, just let it stay there. And inhale, and exhale, release, shift over onto your left hip so you can come back to center. Come back to that starting place with your heels on the floor in front. So just let your right foot extend in front. And now we're going to take your left hand back and extend your body weight over. So we're making this movement of coming from sitting on your bum. Inhale, exhale forward and bring yourself up. So your left heel's under your bum. And you're extended, yeah. Release down. Let's just try that a few times. Shifting up. So find that momentum. Inhale, exhale. Yeah. Okay, then again we're going to play with how this momentum is going to move us up. And hands come forward. Tuck your left foot under and push up. Exhale down. Inhale, push up. Exhale down. Inhale, push up. Inhale up. Exhale down. And anytime you want to rest, just release yourself all the way back down. Momentum, inhale up, exhale down. Next time you inhale up, just lift that left leg up, and again, let it float in space. Let your hands support you, and let the left leg float in space. Right foot anchors you, hands anchor you, let your left leg float in space. And then releasing back down. Exhale down. Come back to your mat, to your sitting position. And change legs. So the left foot's now coming in front, the right leg is inside. And again, playing with that momentum. Shifting our body weight from seated to above that front foot. Again, in your own time. Yep. Lying forward. So we're getting ready. We're using the body's momentum. And then next time we come forward, we can go all the way. Hands, right foot back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. In your own time, inhale up. Exhale down. A few more times. And the next time you inhale up, lifting that right leg and letting it float in space. Use your hands to support you, your left foot to support you, and let that leg float. And then inhale and exhale, releasing down. Releasing all the way back down, just sitting on your mat. Drink of water. Okay, so this time we're going to move through that same gesture. So left foot in front, shifting the body weight and coming up. Okay, and I'm just going to adjust my angle here. I think that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we're just going to have a little bit of fun floating in space. So having come up to standing, going to bring your body weight over your right foot. Let your left foot support you to begin with, so you begin to find your balance. So send all your energy down through the right side of the body, through the right foot to anchor. I'm just going to turn sideways on. And then you're going to, when you're ready, lift your left foot. And then begin to play with balancing in space. So let your arms and your leg support you as you float your body. So floating any which way, keeping that sense of space inside the bones, space inside the muscles, and then playing with the space around you. Keep going, that's it. Beautiful. Yeah. And then we're going to slowly let that left foot come down. And just rest on both feet in the center. Noticing your breath. And begin to focus your body weight on your left foot and your left side, so you've anchored into the earth. Take up the right foot and then let yourself come into your own dance of space and flow inside and outside the body. Feeling the support of the space inside the bones, the muscles, the tissues, and the support of the space around you. Letting your eyes take in the space. Hands, arms, feet, and legs touching the space. And just notice how whenever we think of touching, usually it's just the hands or maybe the feet, but actually, you know, every part of your body is touching space. Your back, the backs of your legs, the fronts of your legs, it's all touching space. Your belly, your chest. Great. Slowly going to let this movement come to stillness, and again resting on both feet. Just adjusting my own feet so that the insides of my feet are parallel. Spreading the toes. Relaxing the thighs and the knees. Letting go any tension in the lower back, the buttocks. Relaxing the shoulders, the arms and hands. Relaxing the face. Breathing in, breathing out. The seed sound theme resonating at the heart center. And having the sense that you are enveloped and embraced by the space all around you, and that this embrace is compassionate, loving and all accepting. And then inhale and exhale. And we're going to close with a meditation. So you can choose whether you want to come into a sitting pose or a lying pose for this. Taking whatever you need to be comfortable and warm, to feel supported. Noticing the flow of your breath. And a sense of spacious aliveness inside and around you. Just for a moment, extend your awareness out into the space around you and keep going. So just with curiosity, send your awareness out and keep going. And then as you breathe, we're going to experience something which might feel like the opposite. As we breathe, the next time we're going to inhale right into the core of the heart center. On the in-breath, silently vibrating the seed sound, Krim. And journeying here, deep in this inner space, deeper and deeper. Finding that there's an infinity of space here too. Having a sense of connecting here with the infinite, unconditional love of the Goddess Bhuvanesvari. And then just bring to this place inside there has been any difficult emotion, if there has been any troubling thought today, this week, this morning, last night, is something that has been on your mind or has presented a challenge, a fear, a doubt, anger. Breathing it in with the seed sound theme and taking it into that central heart space, as if you're offering it to this goddess for transformation, and just feeling how anything and everything is accepted and completely absorbed into this space. With each out breath, just bringing back into your body and into your energy field her blessings. So taking to her whatever has been troubling you, if there's anything at all. Breathing out her blessings into your body, into your field. And if at this point there really is nothing that you can find to bring, then just simply breathing on the inhale with the seed sound theme, connecting with that radiant spaciousness, the sense of an all-encompassing love. And on the out breath, filling yourself with that. And on the out breath, letting that grow so that the blessings, the love that you bring back with you begins to expand beyond you into the room that you're in. Into the people in this space, if you share this space with anyone. Bringing this spacious love, acceptance to community that you're a part of, street where you live, places where you work. Extending beyond that into your town, or your city, into your country, your nation. Extending out beyond that to the world. Extending out beyond that into the cosmos. Relax all effort. Let that all go. Just relax into being in the space. And then slowly just begin to draw your awareness back, back, back towards yourself, your body, sitting on your mat, or lying on your mat, in your room, in your space. As you draw your awareness back, bring everything with you. Take the world in. Take all of that space in. And just bring your hands to rest on your heart. Feel the contact with your body, your skin, your hands. Feel the ground beneath you, the weight of your body. Softly open your eyes into the space. And just give yourself a big embrace. Arms around you. Deep breath. And when you're ready, bringing your hands back to your heart in prayer pose. Just giving thanks for our practice. Thanks to Goddess, the space, and hands to the earth. Thanks to the earth for holding and supporting us. Thank you all. And just going to turn off the recording now.